All the answers are correct. When you press on the hydraulic brake 3 times and keep the pressure on it for 5 seconds, and when you feel that the pedal is sinking, this indicates that there is a damage within the brakes. It is advised to consider the following while driving at night. All the answers are correct. These vehicles must circulate on the right side of the road. All the answers are correct. When the vision is difficult in case of heavy rain, the driver must in sandy wind conditions, the driver must medications that affect the driver while driving. To avoid fatigue and stress while driving, the driver must do the following. To avoid fatigue and stress while driving, the driver must do the following. The load must not extend from the front of the vehicle more than the maximum width of the vehicle, including 2.4 meters. The driver must stop and take some sleep or a break if he notices any of the following. You should not make any additions to the truck's trunk by increasing To avoid fatigue and stress while driving, the driver must do the following. What is the main reason of confusion and distraction while driving? The common errors that occur as a result of using mobile phones while driving. The load must not extend from the back of the vehicle more than 2 meters. Sources of distraction during driving can be reduced as follows. What should you do to avoid fatigue and stress during driving? The driver should follow these guidelines when driving during the sun glare. All the answers are correct. When checking the air brake indicator after starting the engine, it should rise to the green level in a time. Before driving, what should be checked around the vehicle? Before driving, what should be checked around the vehicle? To avoid vehicle sliding, the driver should All the answers are correct. To avoid traffic accidents resulting from the use of mobile phone, the driver should do the following. When checking the engine, what should be verified? All the answers are correct. The engine water level. All the answers are correct. When checking the driver's compartment, what should be taken into consideration? All the answers are correct. The maximum height of the vehicle from the road surface, including the load, must not exceed (4.20 meters). Mirrors must be checked when all the alcohol is a sedative that reduces. What is the main reason of confusion and distraction while driving? When it's foggy, the driver must. What should you do to avoid fatigue and stress during driving? When checking the engine, verify if all the answers are correct. What should you do when you feel angry? Maintain safety distance. Flu or even headaches has an impact on the senses, and it reduces the concentration and the response to situations during driving. Before driving, what should be checked around the vehicle? All the answers are correct. What should you do to avoid fatigue and stress during driving? The load installation must be checked through. All the answers are correct. All the answers are correct.